Spencer Kobren's The Bald Truth.
There's very little say in what happens unless the physician is physically inserting themselves and involving themselves in the procedure. But a lot of times the physician doesn't know how many grafts it was. The patient doesn't know how many. And, no one knows.
I don't mean to laugh, but this information is so important. It doesn't matter how much I have been banging my head against the wall and banging my drum and getting this information out there. Having someone who's in the trenches day in and day out, who's actually performing the surgery, especially in this new world of hair transplant, the hair transplant industry, which is sadly, a lot of the millennials who are just getting involved, who are just starting to lose their hair, are really under the impression that they can get this really simple outpatient scarless procedure, and that anyone who has, they're asking for a hair transplant procedure based on the name of a machine. So instead of saying, I'm interested in having an FUE or an FUT procedure, they are either asking about SmartGraft, NeoGraft, Artist. I will tell you, there's a lot less people asking for the robot now than, say, just a year and a half or 2 years ago. What we usually hear now is mostly NeoGraft and now SmartGraft. They're asking, at least what consumers are asking about. But whatever the device is, they're lost. They truly believe that this is what's state of the art. The hair transplants that your grandfather had, that's a thing of the past. And that everyone, like you said, it's a one-size-fits-all procedure. There are no nuances to every, individual case. And, like I think you said so eloquently in the slide that I used for my presentation, both, in my view, both consumers and physicians are being sold a lie. And that was a very powerful statement.
It honestly, it hurts my heart. I know that probably sounds silly, but when I talk with patients as the surgery is unfolding, I know that they have tried their best to educate themselves, but there is so much false information online, and they come in for consultations, and half of the time the consultation is with someone who is also brand new to hair and only knows about this one device that they have, that no one is getting accurate information. And so everybody is moving forward off of these lies. And honestly, the patient's doing the best they can. They're thinking they made an informed decision. And the consultant has been not brainwashed, but has been convinced that this device that they have in their office is the best device. And so there's no understanding of all of the options. The patient doesn't know their options. The physician in the practice doesn't know that there's other options, that this is not the best thing for this patient. And it's just a whole mess of things.
You're breaking up. Say that last sentence again.
There's just a whole mess of things that are happening. And so when I see online, all reward, no risk, or whatever the phrasing was, who is getting out of this risk-free? That's what is the most terrible part, is that patients and physicians are thinking this is just a risk-free surgery that, their medical license isn't on the line, and patients think nothing bad can happen. It's scarless, when that couldn't be farther from the truth.